Don't mind me, sir. I just had to go.
What's going on YouTube? My name is Matt Lishman and I am a filmmaker, actor, and photographer based in Northern Ontario. And today we're going to talk about how we made a short film in less than 48 hours. What you guys witnessed at the beginning of the video was a short scene from my latest short film titled Neath, which was part of the North Bay Film Festival's 48-hour film challenge. Now, I'm super stoked to say that our film came third place in the competition. There were 12 films, all awesome films. In the link in the description, you guys can go check out the films, watch them for yourself. We had a lot of fun in this competition and I learned a lot. So today, I'm gonna just break down that shot from the opening of the video, and then at the end of the video, stick around because I'm gonna talk a little bit about how we were able to complete this film in less than 48 hours and some of the trials and tribulations and stuff of that nature that came along with it. All right, so here we go. Right here, we have our actor named Guy walking into frame. What he's leaning on right now is a metal shipping container. And it was super dark out. It was the middle of the night, and we were just trying to create an interesting look. The way we were able to achieve this look was we just threw a little aperture MC light, just a little pocket light that big, and it's magnetic. Put it on the side of the shipping container. I made it, as yellow as possible to kind of make a street lamp kind of look. We'll just move along here, and I wanted it to be pretty dark. Now, you can see this red light in the background. That's obviously the brake lights of the car. We had a Aperture 120D set up on a C-stand, just kind of emulating the moon. We put a blue gel on it, and I think it lit the scene pretty well. It was pretty subtle, and especially when they move forward into frame. But one of the challenges that I ran into was that everything in the background was just completely dark. We didn't have access to any of these buildings to turn on lights. Like if we did, I would have, the porch lights on. This was in like a warehouse parking lot, but like I would have lights on the interior on, so you could actually kind of see different things in the background, but we didn't have access to these buildings. So the idea I came up with was that the killer actually was driving, and he's driving around looking for his next victim, and he finds this drunk gentleman and ends up killing him. But what that did unexpectedly was it added this really cool look with the red light, and then we have the blue coming in from the moon, and then when he turns the headlights on, we've got that nice warm headlight look, and it's just creating a nice color contrast, and I was pretty happy with it. It was if we had more time, I would have maybe tried for a different location where we did have access, but this was the 48-hour film competition. We didn't have any time. So I wanted to keep the choreography pretty simple in this scene, in the whole movie actually in general, because we didn't have a lot of time. And I thought about maybe using a gimbal, but I thought that would take up too much time with swapping batteries and stabilizing. And so I decided to go handheld, and I think it actually added to the feeling of uneasiness in the film. It is a horror film after all, and the handheld look kind of made the audience feel like they were helpless bystanders watching these bad things happen. So that's that shot. Now I just want to talk a little bit about our experience with with creating a film under such short time period and pressure. I think filmmakers and artists in general have a tendency to want to be perfect. I can relate to that myself, where you can try to come up with the best dialogue and all the best shots for your scenes, and then think, I don't have enough money for this. I really want to do a crane shot, or maybe you don't have a gimbal, but you really want to do a gimbal shot. And you're like, okay, well, I'll make the film when I have enough money to buy that, and you get stuck in this constant loop of, okay, next time I'll do it this way, and when I have enough money, or when I have enough resources, then we'll do it. But then, like, nothing ever gets done. So I think my biggest takeaway from this was, like, just go out and make something. Another thing that I wanted to mention was, I was watching an interview the other day, and it was with Jonah Hill, and the interviewer asked him, what is the biggest takeaway that he had when working with Martin Scorsese? And this was right before Jonah Hill was directing his feature debut of, I think the movie's called 90s Kids. He said his biggest takeaway was not how philosophical or artistically intelligent Scorsese is. Like, of course he's those things, but his ability to problem solve on the spot, and that was my biggest lesson in this competition was, things don't go the way you plan, and you're short on time, and you gotta make the movie. You have an idea of what the film's gonna look like in your head, but you've only got so much time to get it done. The day is almost over. We're running into overtime. Time is money on a film set, so you gotta problem solve. And I think as a team, we did a really good job of problem solving and creating some awesome looks and having some cool performances, and I'm really proud of the work we did. So if you guys want to check out the whole film, you can go to my channel. It's the first video I ever posted. You can find it there. You can find it at the Near North Media Labs YouTube channel as well. That's also linked in the description. And yeah, just if you don't mind, like, subscribe, comment, do all the things that you do on YouTube. I'm just starting out. I'm going to be making more videos like this, where I'm breaking down, different shots that are in my projects. I'm also an actor. I might be making videos about stories about my acting experiences. Whatever creatively comes up is what I'll be making. But anyway, thanks guys. Have a good one. Peace.